Hey Nintendo fans and collectors, this is Lithium017 from my channel, Nintendo Collecting 101, bringing you collecting tip number 64. This one is called Pre-Orders. There is an amazing pre-order bonus going on right now, and I will talk about that at the end of the video just to keep this video relevant because it will end actually today. But there are 5 main reasons why I think you should do pre-orders. Really quickly, just to introduce them to you before I talk about them at length, they are to reserve your item, to potentially save money, for collector's editions, for limited print runs, and for pre-order bonuses because we all love free stuff and bonuses. I do. First one, though, is to reserve your item. If you're interested in a new console like the PS4, the Xbox One, or a new game, to guarantee that you can get it on day one, I suggest you pre-order it. So something like the Wii U, it would be wise to have pre-ordered that before it came out. Microsoft has said we have a limited number of pre-orders for the Xbox One, and Sony will randomly just cut out the pre-orders on a store. I worked at EB Games, if you didn't know that. But I used to work there, and randomly when they're doing console pre-orders, the company will just say, that's enough, stop, and you're not allowed taking any more. So if you want one of those consoles on day one, I would run out and pre-order it. But if you want a game on day one, pre-ordered it, you guarantee yourself getting the game. Sometimes when you pre-order it and it comes in the mail, meaning you buy it online, you might even get it a day or two early, or you might get it a day or two late. So that's either or. The second point is that you might save money. A lot of stores have some pre-order bonuses going on. Sometimes they give you $20 gift cards, sometimes they give you $5 or $10 off or a percentage off, or they bundle something with it. You never know. Keep your eyes and ears open and watch online because people online, they know a lot and they can figure out the deals. So just stay tuned. Stay tuned in. The third point is for collector's editions. A lot of the stuff you see over here is gold and Zelda-ish and amazing. So for collector's editions, usually there's a limited amount of them made and stores only have so many of them. If you want the collector's edition and you don't want to pay a heck of a lot of money in the future, you should pre-order it and guarantee yourself at the normal price. So this goes for Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask, even for Skyward Sword with that awesome little remote that you get that's exclusive to that game. So why would you want a normal Ocarina of Time if you're a big fan of the Zelda series when you can get not a holographic, but a gold one like that? You could have got the normal gold Majora's Mask cartridge, or you could have got the holographic one with fantastic imagery, and it's almost like it's the 3DS, except it's early. Fantastic. Looks kind of cool. So if you want to actually get the collector's edition, I would suggest you pre-order it. This also goes for consoles like this 3DS Zelda edition. If you pre-order that one, you guarantee yourself getting it. There's not that many of them, usually. Collector's editions are all over the place for many different games, even for GoldenEye. So if you see something with a remote that you've never seen before, maybe pre-order it. It might be the only time you see it. Except this one did come out in Japan in its own box. But you never know. The fourth tip was for limited runs of games. So something like a Xenoblade Chronicles, I still haven't opened this one, which is ridiculous, just because the value of this game has gone up so much. But I knew that this would be a limited run. I talked to the staff at EB Games, I'm still friends with them, obviously, and they told me, buy it now. They're not going to be making another run of them probably. This is it. So it's a rare game. The same thing goes for something like Super Mario All-Stars. Nintendo said it would be a limited run. They weren't lying. It was pretty limited. And now these are much more expensive, and this one I've kept factory sealed because why not? It's cool as a collector's item. So if you hear through the grapevine at all that it might be a limited print run or only one run of the game, you might want to pre-order it and get yourself one. Sometimes collectors like buying 2. One to open and play, and then the other one to keep sealed. Why not? Now the fifth point, let's move on to the last point. The last point is pre-order bonuses, and this is really fun stuff. Who remembers getting Wind Waker back in the day? Nintendo has announced that Wind Waker is making they're making it in HD, basically, for the Wii U. But if you pre-ordered it way back when, before 2003, when the game also came with Ocarina of Time and Master Quest, you got 2 awesome CDs for the price of one just because it was free. Right there. This is another CD that I shouldn't really have in there. Whoops. But that's fine. So you got 2 amazing games just for pre-ordering it. It even says on here, 2 game bonus disc. What more could you want, really? Ocarina of Time and a remixed Ocarina of Time for free? Just pre-order stuff. It's amazing. Donkey Kong has had quite a bit for pre-ordering bonus. They just recently had for the 3DS, I believe, some sort of a little banana you could get. In Australia, if you pre-ordered Donkey Kong Country Returns a few years ago, you actually got a Donkey Kong figure with it for free. And some other games do have little figurines that you can get with them for free, as long as you do pre-orders. When I was working at EB Games, we had lots of little plushes and cards and little things that we'd give out when people pre-ordered games. Sometimes there's even posters. You never know. Really, really smart to pre-order if you can afford it. That being said, I will now talk about the amazing promotion that's actually going on, and I'm not an advocate for this company or anything like that. It's just, this is a great pre-order bonus. So it's called the Future Shop E3 bonus, or pre-order bonus. Essentially, what you do is you go onto futureshop.ca.com, whatever, and you look for the pre-order E3, or just search that in Google. It ends Friday. I'm posting this video on Friday. It ends today, the 13th of June. This is it. So what you do is, if you buy 3 games that are $60, $59.99, you save $20 on each of them. So a lot of people are complaining, hey, the Wii games, they're going to be $60. $60 is lame, that's a lot of money for a game. But $20 off, it's $40 each. Don't you want Mario Kart or Smash Bros. Or Super Mario 3D World for $40? I sure do. So what did I do? I went into the store, but you can also do this online. I pre-ordered, and I am not kidding you, I pre-ordered 17 different games for the 3DS and the Wii U. 17. My total was $560. Now, I'm not paying that right now. The way this pre-order bonus is working, I will be given the games in the mail. The day that they are sent in the mail, they might be sent earlier than the release, by the way. The day they're sent in the mail, that's when I'm billed that amount that I'm supposed to pay for the game with the $20 off. If you pre-order a game that's less than $60, just say $40, you still save some money, like $12 or $13. So it doesn't have to be a $60 game. So basically, you can go in store and you can do it in front of the associate tomorrow, or you can do this online. You can do it right now. I would suggest you do it right now. They're going to ship you the game as the games come out. You do not pay a cent, not a cent, until the game is out and released and shipped to you. So even though I pre-ordered $560 worth of games, I'm not paying any of it until the first game comes out, which is Game & Wario. So what games did I actually pre-order? A lot. Here's my list. Let's go through my list. For the 3DS, I pre-ordered Mario and Luigi. That's the new game I'm so excited about. I can't wait for that one, actually. I think that's going to be amazing. You go inside Luigi's dreaming. Pokemon Y and Pokemon X, one for my fiance and one for myself. Super Smash Bros. On the 3DS. Yoshi's New Island. Zelda, A Link Between Worlds, or whatever it's called, actually, I forget. On the Wii U, Game & Wario, Pikmin 3, Yoshi's Land, which might be cancelled. By the way, if the game is cancelled, obviously you just don't pay for it. If the game goes down in price, then they adjust that, and you're not stuck to paying what you committed to. So Yoshi's Land might be cancelled. It might have been Yoshi's New Island for the 3DS. I don't know, but I pre-ordered it anyways. Wonderful 101, Sonic Lost World, New Super Luigi U, Donkey Kong Tropical Breeze, or Freeze rather, Super 3D World for Mario, Super Smash Bros., Zelda Wind Waker HD, and Mario Kart 8. I pre-ordered all of those, and I got literally $12 to $20 off each of them. Pokemon X and Y, I'm only paying $28 for, $27 for, brand new. Game & Wario is $40. I think I'm paying $28 again, something like that. So for all the $60 games, only paying $39.99. Fantastic. You want a pre-order deal? That's it, I think, but it ends tomorrow. Make sure you go do that. So always keep your ears and eyes open for promotions, especially pre-order promotions. These ones are coming through the mail, but I think it is a great deal, and it's a great suggestion for all of you looking to not pay $60 for a game, just to pay $40. And by the way, something like Super Smash Bros. That's not going to be out likely until next Christmas, I figured I just guaranteed myself a great deal on 17 of the best games for the next 18 months of my life that are going to be shipped to my house. I won't even have to move. They're going to be shipped here, sometimes a day early, sometimes a day late, but that's the way it goes. So that is my collecting tip number 64, along with a ode to the Future Shop sale, because it ends today, and if you missed it on this video, I'm very sorry, and the last 4 minutes was kind of irrelevant, but that's still awesome to keep your ears out for it, because these deals do exist. So I wanted to shoot this video when it was timely, when it was the right time, and I heard about this pre-order bonus, and this was it, tip number 64. Thank you very much for watching. Feel free to hit the like button, subscribe to my channel, follow me on Facebook or Twitter, and remember, as always, game on.